Well, we went and picked up our first 3 pigs that we'll be raising for meat. We'll be selling retail cuts this summer. And so these guys are about 2 months old and they'll be ready to go to processing in June. We've already got that set up with a USDA butcher, but we're gonna get this area set up out here. If you can see it, it's a little dark. We're gonna set them up behind the garage for now, just because it's still cold outside. We've still got snow on the ground. But I just want to get this area cleaned up. That way we can bed them down with hay for probably the next few weeks before we move them out into the pasture with the cows. I think we'll start there, and then once spring comes, we'll get them out in the hot wire out in like the back part of our property that's more wooded. But that way they can start grazing out there, and then we'll start rotating them through the property, and then by the end of their time we'll have them back up in the pasture with the cows. That way it's easier to load them up this year. We're hoping to get a horse trailer in the next couple months, so that way we don't have to repeat last year's trailer chaos. So anyways, we're gonna work on this now, and Brady's out getting the cattle panel so we can block this area off, but we'll get this cleaned up. Piggy piggies! What you guys doing? Come on, boys!
What does it do?
Go see them. Go slow. Slow, slow. Okay, stop. No, stop. Don't scare him. Don't scare him too much. Don't scare him, okay?
Whoa! I run! Yay! Hey! Mom?
The piggy's home for a little bit.
I'm pooping. Mom?
Come on, girlies. Let's get out in the sunshine. Woo! Good morning, piggies. How are you guys? You guys look like you kept warm. What you guys doing? You guys kind of made a mess out of your food. Last night was their first night out here, and I came out about like 11 last night and checked on them. They seem to be doing pretty good. They buried themselves down in the hay and looked like they were keeping warm. It looks super nice and sunny out here today, but it's freezing. It's like 16 degrees. So, hi, good morning. What are you guys doing? Are you hungry? Huh? Do you guys need some food? Get you guys some fresh water. One of the things we're going to try to do differently this year is get our feed for our animals from the mill, but we're going to try to buy it in bulk. And so we don't have like a grain hopper or anything really like that. But they said they'll load up the back of the truck. So we're going to try that and then see if we can get some of those like 275 gallon food grade totes, like the big ones that are in the cage. And see if we can cut the top out and store the feed in there, because it saves us like $200 and something per ton. Which is a huge difference. So we're gonna try to do that. Otherwise, right now we're just feeding them mash. They seem to like it so far, but usually I buy pellets, but the mill happened to give us mash this time. So we're gonna try this out. We'll buy this instead of getting the pellets, because I think they just eat it easier. Plus it's cheaper to buy it by the mash. So anyways, let's get them fed. Come on, you guys. You guys want some food? Alright, I'm gonna get all your hay pushed back up. Yeah, I'll make you a big bed. Come on. Where'd you guys find these boards? I don't really have much of a plan of like how much to feed them out right now. Last year we only did 2 pigs, and I kind of like to just give them a couple scoops of feed, see how much they're gonna eat, and then if they leave a lot, then I'll cut it down for the next feeding. And if they eat it super fast and they act like they're still hungry, then we'll feed more next time. But so far they seem to be doing really good. It's nice and warm back here. It's out of the wind, out of the cold. Built up their bedding over there. That way they can just bury themselves down in the hay. But in a few weeks, when it gets nicer out and a little warmer, we'll get them moved out to the pasture with the cows. We're going to drag up that A-frame we built last year and get that bedded down really deep with hay, so that way they can bury themselves down in there. And then once the snow kind of stops, we can move the hot wire back out and get them moved out into the woods. So that's the plan for them. I think their butcher date's set for June 11th. I'm hoping they'll be big enough. They're a little smaller than I thought they'd be, but it'll be good. I'm excited. We're getting more pigs in April. Those ones will go in August to get butchered, and then These will all be USDA cuts. We're using a USDA butcher, which means that we can sell them by the cut instead of like by the half or the whole. And we're gonna start, I think we're gonna try to get into the Green Farmers Market. I just gotta get paperwork filled out and turned in and sell from there, and then we'll sell our eggs, and our mate chicks will start coming April 8th, I think they ship, so we should have chickens right in time for farmers market. And yeah, I'm excited. Feels like spring. It doesn't feel like spring today, it's cold as heck, but it was really nice yesterday. It was like 60 something degrees and the kids got to play outside, so it was nice. Alright, say goodbye, piggy piggies. Big pigs! They're too busy eating.